Hello everybody, Chubby Cherrick here. Sorry I've been gone for, I don't know, 2 days. Probably, well, why am I saying sorry? I'm pretty sure that's a good thing for all of you. Unfortunately, I haven't advanced anything that I had already, like, that I said I was going to, as in mining. I've been pretty busy the last 2 days in work and such. And then when I did have the time, I decided to start devoting it to my book, as I've been writing a ton the past 2 weeks. So I finally hit a very, let's just say, epic chapter, in my opinion, that I finally got to write out. And it was really awesome seeing huge battle that went on. Yes, it kind of dragged on, in my opinion, though I still love it. And finished that, tossed the book off to someone who couldn't even read it, which I can understand. Everyone gets busy. I usually do too. I'm very surprised I even get to do this. Tossed it off to them. They couldn't read it though, so I got it the next day, which would be yesterday. And I decided to start typing it out and doing the first editing on the entire thing. So it's pretty much getting a very well needed retouch. And that's more or less what's been sucking up my time. Besides that, I have had free time and I just kind of got lazy. But, well, actually, I have been also working on my webcomic. Well, my webcomic. The webcomic I'm working on with two of my probably greatest friends ever. Sky and Matt. We've been finally getting back to work, and by we I more or less mean Sky, because she's the only one that can draw out of us, in my opinion. So yeah, she pumped out, what was it, 2 photos, one hand drawn, one using a base yesterday. It was pretty awesome. One of them just so happens to be my new phone background, and I really look forward to getting further in that, I must say. It's one day. Who knows what's going to happen with all that. And if you're listening, Sky, please don't tell me about my voice in the Facebook chat, because that's just creepy. Um, this is very boring to me and to probably everyone watching. I'm very sorry about that. Wonderful. Let's see, do we even have coal? No, we do not, but I need some, so there should be some in the furnace, I think. Ugh. Don't even have much time to be recording this because I'm gonna head out places in, I don't know, probably like 20 minutes, not even. And then after that, I've gotta go to work. So I'm hoping I can finish this, get it rendered, or like published out from my editing software, and I can have it on YouTube for just a littlest while. Or have it uploading on YouTube while I'm gone initially. Or else I probably won't get it done at all. Because that's how I work. Alright. 6 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Yay, more torches. Let's go. My goodness, is this boring. I really could speed it up if I wanted to by using my iron pick, but until I get more iron, I don't really want to use up that kind of a resource. Honestly, I don't even know what the goal of this entire series is. Am I just going to play to play because why not? Or am I actually going to start doing an objective? Dun dun dun. Right now, I don't need a reason. I just play it because I want to. Because Minecraft is fun, and I want to have fun. And I can share my fun with the world who doesn't think it's actually fun because it's me playing. So how is everyone today? When I got out of school, I went and waited by the car for my friend who drives me home every day. And it decided to start pouring rain. It was very light drizzle when I had ran outside. Quickly got to the car, so I sat next to it, sitting there just waiting, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, a huge amount of rain just pours down, so I'm just kind of sitting there getting soaked, just like, alright, that's cool. Troll Earth, troll weather, I don't necessarily know. Troll Mother Nature? Whatever. Yeah, I just got soaked, so I had to get home, change into everything different, and then here I am now. Thankfully, I'm dry finally. But it was pretty fun, because even though I was soaked and I was kind of angry about it, I made fun of made fun of it. Yeah, no. I made some fun of it by just legitimately dancing. I sat next to his car and started dancing in the rain, and I just kind of didn't care. Which is very interesting, considering we're talking about me here, or I'm talking about me here, which is a very boring subject, but moving on. I should not have dug that. Yeah, I actually was just not caring for once. Not a care in the world. I was dancing while getting soaked in the rain. And I'm pretty sure a lot of my lapis lazuli, lapis, whatever. I'm pretty sure a lot of my school supplies regret being in that book bag because it got soaked. And it's just chilling out in my living room right now, drying off and soaking the carpet at the same time. So it's fun stuff. I like rain. Heavily like rain, but even then, I that makes me wonder if tonight when I go to work, because I happen to work at an ice cream shop, but when I go to work, how much business we're going to get if it happens to still be raining like crazy. Because surprisingly, we get a ton of people normally, even when it's raining, just not nearly as much as compared to when it's not on a weekday. But happy Thursday, I believe it is. Just happy Thursday. After this, if I manage to somehow have time, probably most likely while it's wow, we can't even see up top there. While it's sitting there exporting, publishing, whatever I want to call it, from the editing software, I'll probably just go back to typing up some of my book, because this is my priorities right now. Screw school, I don't have a future. Well, I am learning economics. Maybe I can have an economic future. Oh. No, not really. I hate economics. I hate politics, too. No offense to anyone who likes those. No, they're just not interesting to me. Numbers, and then blah, 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 blah. Why did we make political parties? Thank you, George Washington. I really don't know what to talk about now. I had some... Oh, yeah, that was one thing I'm thinking of. So I watch a lot of Rooster Teeth, and they always have podcasts, like once a week, that they'll record. And then sponsors can watch it on their website, and if you're not a sponsor, you can wait a week, and they post the video podcast version of it on the YouTube. And more often than not, they always seem to mention street passing, which is a function of the Nintendo 3DS, or 3DS XL, whichever you have. Not too sure if the 2DS is getting it whenever they release that, but I'm not sure many people would want that. But street passing, it's more or less you have the function. It's automatically built in. It's pretty awesome function actually, but something that's really difficult to use unless you're going to like a convention or something. Because to street pass with someone, you have to have a 3DS and they have to have a 3DS. I'm pretty sure that's explanatory. But you have to walk close enough to them that your 3DSs can communicate. Well, I'm not too sure about this, but I'm pretty sure you have to have the Wi-Fi enabled on both of the devices. And then while the Wi-Fi is enabled, like I said, walk close enough to them, and then give it some time, and your devices will connect to each other with the Street Pass, and it'll send your Mii's over to each other, which is pretty awesome, actually. And you can Street Pass people as many times as you like. I just believe there's a limit on how many times you can do it in one day. I haven't really discovered. I think it's like maybe 24 hours before you can Street Pass again. I may be wrong. I really don't know. But so I started taking my 3DS to school, which I've done actually a lot, but I never bothered trying to Street Pass. And I started trying to Street Pass 2 days ago, maybe yesterday. I'm not necessarily sure. I don't really pay attention too well. It's my own affairs. But I took it to school and I started Street Passing, just keeping my 3DS on while Wi-Fi is enabled and just in sleep mode. And I've gotten like 4 people at my school, surprisingly, which is very interesting to me. And all of them have very odd-looking characters. Honestly, their Mii's are some of them are just disturbing. But it's pretty awesome to see that there is some slight community of 3DS players at my school, which I'm very proud to say I'm a part of. I know one of them is my friend Nick. I tried doing that with him before I ever dared Street Pass, actually. But so I'm trying to think of the recent games. His was White version 2, Pokemon White version 2. There was some guy who had Monster Hunter Ultimate 3, I believe. There was a guy with Pokemon White 2, and then I believe one person was unidentified. And actually, I think he was unidentified for like what recent game he had been playing yesterday, but today it had something, and I just can't remember it right now. Oh, it was goodness, Fire Emblem. That's what it is. He had nothing yesterday for some reason, but today he had Fire Emblem, so that's pretty awesome. I've never seen anything on it. I've never played anything of it. The most I've ever interacted with that game is the characters in Super Smash Bros. But who am I to know? Jeez. Oh yeah, Street Pass features built-in games also, like tiny little games, and there's like, geez, I'm just sitting here advertising for you, aren't I, Nintendo? Sponsor me. There's a like a puzzle swap kind of a thing where every single person has puzzle pieces, and for every single time you street pass with a person, they can give you a puzzle piece that you haven't already obtained, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. I like that. It's just more or less to see how many people you can get. And then there's this other game called Find Me, and it's like your me becomes like the king of a land and gets kidnapped or something, and every single me you encounter can go through like this turn-based fighting strategy RPG kind of a game. You choose whether they attack, they flee, if they're a wanderer, which you have to hire for like the walking token things, or like do magic. And unfortunately, if you like make them just regularly attack, they get like 3 attacks in a row, and then if they don't kill anything, they just walk away or they get scared away or something like that. But either way, it's a pretty cool function, and I've had fun with it the past 2 days, actually learning how to use it. But I think that's good enough for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully I get off my lazy butt and do some mining so it's not as boring for you guys. I'm thinking next time we can improve my house since we've already dug down to bedrock. So thank you all very much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye-bye.